Financial expert Dr. Subhas Ramkhelawan says the government has made a good decision to sell public assets to generate revenue to close the budget deficit. However, he says what the government has proposed is not enough. Government is expected to make $4.1 billion in revenue with the sale of assets as opposed to the 9.6 initially announced.
In all of that, the one-time revenues, he has only accounted for 4.1 of the 9.6 he's going to generate, according to him, in one-time revenues. So there is still a gap of about $5.5 billion to be articulated to the citizenry as to where these one-time flows are going to come. I suspect the intention is to generate flows from the sale of some CLICO assets, and that might be fraught with and subject to legal issues as we go along.
He explained it seems the budget deficit is $11.5 billion as opposed to the $6 billion as was said by the minister, since $5.5 billion is still needed to be found.
What do you do in that kind of situation? You sell off some of your assets, which is what is being done, and I think rightfully so. And you try, as we ought to put some measure of control on the extent of borrowing and debt that we are getting ourselves into. I think the balance, everybody can argue what should be the balance. But the fact is that the balance lies in divestment, the Heritage and Stabilization Fund, measured borrowing,